In this video, I'll make over $5,000 with my $24,000 in this account here, and I'll be doing it live so you can see exactly what I do. And I'll be doing a strategy that no one has really talked about called the SuperTrend strategy. So let me just go into the strategy real quick. So this strategy works by basically what you'll be doing is you'll be buying at levels where it says buy, okay? And you'll be selling at levels where it says sell. But you want to really consider the trends, okay? So for example, if there's a lot of buys and the buys last for very long, then it's a good buy. So we just made a huge profit there, right? So, but if the buys are very short, then it's not trending towards the buy level. So you really want to just see what the buy and sell levels are, okay? So let me go through a few examples here so you can see how this works. So here, this just entered a buy right here. As we see right here, the sell levels are huge. They're huge. The buy levels are very short. They can last 3 candlesticks even. So this would not be the optimal trade. So really what we're looking for is either neutral. So we're looking for roughly equal buys and sells, or we're looking for really huge, buys or really huge sells. Like for example, if this said sell here, I'd probably go in, okay? If it said sell pretty soon, I'd probably go in because the sells here are very strong. They can last for literally dozens of candlesticks, okay? So you definitely want to follow the trend with this. So right here, I'm just trading with 5-second candlesticks, 15-second trades with $1,500. So this isn't typically a lot more than I do trade with, but I really do want to hit that $5,000 profit mark today. So let's go ahead and go through the trades. So here, we kind of really want to enter right when it says buy or right when it says sell, okay? So if it's been buy or sell for, many candlesticks, then it's not optimal. So here I'm going to put it in sell, see what happens. So the sell levels here are pretty strong, I would say, either neutral or strong. So like for example, here is huge sell levels, okay? Here now, the sell level here unfortunately did not go through very, very long. So that was a loss. But let's try to make our money back. So the levels here are very strong for the sells, I think. So I would not go in this if it says buy. Okay, so here the buys and sells are roughly the same, but I would say the buys are definitely weaker here. So I would not go into this right now. So let's just kind of go through these really quickly. So sell levels here weaker because the buy levels are stronger. Okay. Sell level recently. Sell levels here are not that strong though. I'd say the buy levels here are about a little bit stronger. Okay, so buy level here. So let's see what happens. Buy levels here. The buy level here is a little bit iffy, I would say. I'm not very convinced, but let's give this a try with 500. Okay, $500. Let's put a buy in. Okay. I'll give it a 50-50 chance of winning. But the buy here is not very strong at all. So we did win that. That's really great. So we made our money back and a little bit extra. Let's go back to the 1500 and let's go through a few more of these currencies. This one's a recent buy. Let's get into that. So the buys here and the sells are, I would say, roughly neutral, roughly even. So this one right here, I don't think we'll win this one. So we got it in a little bit too late. So that's why you really want to enter in earlier. So let's go through a few more trades here. So the end goal of this video is to end up with roughly $28,000, $29,000, so with a $5,000 profit. So here, it's a decent buy opportunity. It's pretty strong buys, so I would be pretty confident to say this would go up. Okay, and we made huge profits there. So we're back at baseline, a little bit above baseline. And here the sell levels are pretty strong right now. So I would not do a buy if that showed up. here, sell. Okay, sell happened pretty recently. It's more neutral though, so it's a little bit risky, and it did happen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candlesticks ago. It's not the best, although it is kind of going through right here. Yeah, as you see, if I let's say I did a sell right there, then it maybe went up a huge amount, then I wouldn't have won this one, because you can't get in too late for this one. You have to kind of just follow right when it says buy, right when it says sell. Okay, it's very important with this strategy. So this says buy right here. Let's put that in here. It looks like this is roughly neutral. Maybe the sell's a little bit stronger, so this might not have been like the best decision. But for this strategy, you really have to go quick. If you don't go quick, you'll risk losing out on the trade. So for this trade, we fortunately won, so that's great. And let's go through another one right here. Let's go to let's see. Okay, this entered the buy, it's a 4 or 5 candlesticks ago, so it's a little bit late. So I wouldn't go on this one. As you see, a little bit late. And let's see here. So the buy happened pretty recently. The sell level here is too strong though. It's really too strong. So as you see here, the buy levels are very, very short. Very short. They last maybe this will last a few more candlesticks, but then I'll go back down. And if it does a sell, I think that would be a really good opportunity to really just follow with the trend, because you really just have to follow the trend. That's why it's called the SuperTrend indicator, right? Yes, you're supposed to follow the trend. Okay. Okay, no recent buyers or sell levels here. Maybe this one. Yeah, 6, 7 candlesticks in already. Yeah, okay. This one did a sell right here. As you see, I think it's roughly neutral. The sell level here is kind of weak. You see right here, the sell level lasted literally 1 or 2 candlesticks. Yeah, I would give this a shot. See how it does. Because I see everything is kind of going in the downwards direction here. It's red here, it's red here, right? So I'll give this a shot. Okay, and this one profited. So now we're at $27,000. So let's try to aim for $1,000 to $2,000 more in profit, and then we'll be set for today. Okay. Let's go over. Let's go to the top again. Okay. Buy level pretty recently here, but not, it's too late. Sell level here very recently. Sell levels are not as strong, but yeah, it's a little bit too late now. Yeah, with the green especially. The level here, a little bit weak here, I would say. Sell levels here are very short, so we'll not go that one. Buy here are pretty short on average. This one is pretty long, but it's been going downwards quite a bit now, so I would not trust that as much. Sell level, not good. So really, it's just like what's happening is the opposite of what should be happening. Okay, so let's go here. Buy level here. I'd say that's. I'll give this a shot. See what happens. Okay. Seems to be performing very well, and voila! So now we've made about $5,000 in profit, $4,000 to $5,000 in profit today. So we're gonna end off here, and if you want 50% off your first deposit on Polkadot option, 50% bonus, all you have to do is just go to becoinnet, that's becoinnet right here, and use this link right here. Just sign up with this link, enter this promo code, and becoin.net also offers really great trading forecasts for cryptocurrencies, Forex, and stocks. Happy trading.